Okay, so style, probably the easiest one to find is the metal one.
Okay.
And so for this, key thing is having the metal sound, super high, heavy distortion, lots of the rhythms are a lot of 16th notes. So yeah, I'm just kind of lifting up my fingers. You also see a lot of the chunk. Just palm beating over here. Touching my hand. You see those mixed. The chords, harmonies, have all the flat chords. So here's one, like the rock chords, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7. Here's flat 2. Here's flat 5. You'll see flat 6, flat 2. So you're like a... Cool. Along with that, leads usually are, because you're playing the flat chords, you usually see minor pentatonic. And that, a lot of high octave stuff. So I was doing this. You see a lot of the same kind of, pattern-oriented, fast stuff. So we're doing a little tapping thing. What I was doing there was just taking each note of the pentatonic and doing a tap on the top one. You can also do a tap on the next position. So here with a little background, let's try that. Main solo would be here. Try it again. Up here. So, again, just a pentatonic, but a little faster. So that's the same solo as this thing. If you go back and look at the video, you see it's those notes played straight through. Okay, so enough of the metal thing. A lot of the flat chords, distortion, minor pentatonics, fast licks, 16th notes. Next thing, let's try the blues thing. So instead of using the real driving, biting sound, usually use more like a neck pickup sound, and you might roll the tone off a tiny bit, but just not so much of a biting sound, less distortion, so you hear more like a still some distortion, and a lot of these cliche grooves, so things like those written out on a sheet. Of course, the classic one was just a on 4, and the blues is almost all. We're talking about like mainstream rock sort of blues, rockabilly blues. It's almost entirely 1, 4, and 5 chords, 7th chords, and there are variations of each of these. And then the cliche intros and ending, which are all just like a 1 chord going to a 5 chord. So having a couple of those. The 12-bar blues order is the most common, so I'll do one of those. Swing thing, the main rhythm here. There's always that underlying, the dun, 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 dun. That's more the jazzy blues thing. If you want more of a rock blues, you straighten out the rhythm and make it go more like the metal rock thing. We have 1, 2, 3. So instead of being dun, 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 that's more like the Chuck Berry rockabilly thing. The other really big difference in blues, you'll see a lot of major pentatonic. Since it's all 1, 4, and 5, or based on 1, 4, and 5, even the variations, you can put your pinky finger on the root note instead of just your pointer finger, and get more of a country kind of sound. So just a little bit of. I'm just doing 1, 4, 1, and back to 5. Just a quick background. So here's the blues minor pentatonic you see in rock. In the blues, you'll see a lot of that sweeter major pentatonic. Sounds more rock, more blues, darker. Watch again. So here's the major. Here's that same like. If you notice, I played that solo, same solo twice through, once in major, once in minor. So you get that sweet thing. Here's minor. The minor sounds. Cool. essentially the blues thing. And we have a lot. Basic thing is if you want to do more blues, you're going to lose more of those cliche things, more intros, more shuffle patterns, more of these little rhythmic. You know, there's a million of them. A lot of variations of the shuffles, and then just same pentatonic licks.
Okay.
Okay, so for ballads, the big thing about more ballady sounding stuff, folk stuff too. Backgrounds are usually going to be more clean. So you see like a. If I do it up here, here's a 1, 5, and then you see the minor chords 6, 2 minor, 3 minor. So if I do a let's see here, 1, 3, there's 4, 1 minor 2, there's minor 2 and minor 3, and minor 6 are really the things that change. For the classic like rock ballad thing, you see a little more delay, distortion with some delay, and that mix along with the major pentatonic scale. So the major pentatonic scale is the starting on pinky down here. Play that. Same down here. I was just doing that like. You can mess around with that. Like we do with all the variations. That was that lick. There I'm just messing with those little, and actually a little bit more metal sound using the pickup. Makes it a little cleaner sound. To make it bluesy. But usually that ballad sound is really sweet sounding. There's a second position. Maybe a little minor. Here's more of a blues, like blues kind of sound. Okay, that's the ballady thing. It's probably enough right now, right?
Yeah, it's cool.
I guess that's all I need. This for 15 minutes here, so.